Hello, blessed be. This is Melissa, and I was going to do a short video on the daily practices. Hildebrand had asked about daily practices, and it's something that I have actually started doing. And I want to recommend this book. It's called The Circle Within. It was given to me by someone, my high priestess. And it really is a great book. It goes past just like the basics of Wicca. And actually, because we are a religion, that you should build a spiritual practice that helps you commune with the divine. And so I'm just going to go through a few things. I'm going to show you some of the things that I do. And then also I'm going to hopefully share with you my my spiritual, my daily spiritual routine, which I've decided to do. One of the things that she talks about, her name is Diane Sylvan. It's a really good book, but she talks about morning and evening devotionals. And I do a morning devotional, and it really seems to help me. But it's pretty much fitting it into your schedule. Some people are morning people, some people are night people. And really, like she was talking about, the biggest sacrifice that you could give to spiritually grow is time. And so I've decided to give this time on a daily basis. Another thing that you could do is eating with grace. And a lot of people come from a Christian background, although not everyone does. And I remember that we used to pray for our food, over our food, to bless it. And it's a time to really focus on, these animals or these things that we're putting into our body, and not just blessing it, but also honoring the creatures who have been sacrificed or given up their lives so that we can live. And it's a part of a cycle of life, but to not just go through it. And for me anyway, to not go through it and just randomly just eat everything and not give thought to what all has given its life for us. Fixing my hair. Another thing that you could do, cleansing, a visualization when you get in the shower or even in the bathtub, visualizing all the negativity running off of you or clearing off of you. And then once you do that, then you can visualize like golden light or golden energy coming and filling you up. Study and meditation. We all, I think for the most part, like to read books and study new practices or techniques, and that's part of how we learn, how we grow, although everybody learns differently, I think. And I'm a hands-on, so I like to get in there and get hands-on. Grounding and centering, this is something that I really did not know what I was doing, but in the book it talks about actually sending down roots, visualizing yourself as kind of a tree and sending down roots into the earth. And I get a lot of energy from the earth, running energy. And so also sending out branches and getting energy from the sun. And then collecting that energy in your solar plexus in yourself, and then using that energy for your own personal works or even on a daily basis. Exercise. It was great. She talked about The Phenomenal Woman, which is a great poem by Maya Angelou, and I'm actually going to put that in my Book of Shadows. She suggested that. I think that that's something that we all need to learn to love ourselves, and it goes a long way, even though society says that there's not, we have to be this way or that way. We all have something to give. We all have something special about ourselves, and I think a lot of people are hard on themselves. But she said to think of your body as like an altar, and she said, just as a suggestion, bless this movement as a prayer to the goddess and God in flesh and sweat. Bless this altar and my sacred self before you exercise. So that's something you can do. Body modification, tattooing, piercing, those are all something, but those are permanent for the most part. So just remember that I do have a pentacle tattoo. I've got different tattoos. I've got a butterfly on the back of my neck, and they all mean different things for me. And so I don't get a tattoo lightly. Spending time with nature, something that's really easy to do. And, you can always go out to the park and eat lunch or eat dinner. Just take a walk, combine exercise, walk in the park, run in the park, throw peanuts to the little squirrels. It's really something that is easy to do. And I talk to animals. I talk to animals and plants. So people probably think I'm crazy, but hey, we all are crazy in some way or another. Some of us just hide it better than others. Also, giving to others. This is something that I've really started trying to do, trying to be more compassionate, but not just monetarily. I'm a college student. I'm giving of my time and really making sure time is the currency of today. We never have enough. We always want more. And it's something that if you can do something for someone or with someone or help someone out some way, then that's just as good as giving them money. And or volunteering in a soup kitchen. It also talks about being wicked at work and not just being out of the broom closet. She talked about visualizing her coffee cup at work as her sacred chalice, and she had a blessing for her computer in a file hidden away so that when she was at work, her work was blessed. And she said she was visualizing lotion on her hands as a nurturing hands doing nurturing work. So it's really what you make of it. You have to make the most of it. I'm going to show you some of my shrines now. This is one of my shrines. It's got the wall shrine with some nuts and some stones, and I've got a pinnacle and a goddess statue with some feathers that I found. And there's the triple goddess and some stars that I painted. So I do paintings. If any of you see paintings that are on my house and you like it, let me know. I love doing painting. It's oil and acrylic, and I do that. And this little thing right here, I don't know if y'all can see this, is where I keep a lot of my witchy stuff too. It's great because I've got my herbs, I've got my crafty stuff, so it's really, really, really nice. Let's see if you can see that again. Okay. And then real quick, got a few minutes. There's another one of my cabinets with my stuff. It's basically just a storage cabinet. And then I have my altar. You can see my altar. This is where I do my devotionals every day. I've got different things on there. I made a little corn dolly. Thank you, Charmy Pixie Flora, for showing me how to do that. But there is my altar where I do my devotions. And it's actually facing north, which is outside of the window, and I love it because I can open the window and see the sunlight coming up. It's really nice. And actually, I'm going to show you one of my new shrines that I'm building. If you can see that. I'm in the process of doing that. It is prayer candles and incense right now. And then here is my last shrine. Got the goddess painting. And then different objects. Peacock for Hera. The lucky cat, a candle, and some of my stones. So that is how I do shrines throughout my house. I haven't got a chance to get to my spiritually daily practices, but I'll talk about that in my next video, where I will also be doing a knot spell. Thank you, and blessed be.